What's up, everybody? Today we're looking at steel targets and what I've learned. Let's get started. Alright, so first up we have the yellow target. This is made by Birchwood. It's called the World of Targets Double Mag Spinning Target. As of today, it was about $28 online, and it's rated up to a 44 Magnum. So, just so you know, the target sits low to the ground. My grass is freshly cut, and as you can see from the middle target, you barely have much space for clearance. So keep that in mind. Alright, so some time ago, somebody at the range decided to shoot my target. I wasn't sure which caliber that they shot it with, so I went back to the range and shot it with a 5.56 green tips, and that is the result of that. So it's still usable, but let me know in the comments if you think I should sand that down and maybe put some JB Weld in there or not. Alright, next up we have the target in the middle. It is made by Taylor Targets. It's the CD53 centerfire double target steel. It's rated for up to 44 Magnum. As of today, they want $49.99 online. I have seen them cheaper. This one's a good target. Just like the other one, it sits very low to the ground, which I'm not crazy about. I shoot a lot of 22 and 9mm with that target. Show you what it looks like. Something else to keep in mind, these targets don't have a point on the end, they're just cut off. But as you can see, they hold up very well. It's a 9mm. Now something also, I've got a fix for the short. If you don't like the targets close to the ground, just like this one here, I bought some rods from Home Depot and used some hose clamps to get them off the ground, and they work very well. Alright, next up we have the double spinner steel 22 shooting target made by Do All Outdoors. This one, as of today, is priced at $19.99, and as I just said, it's made for 22 long rifle. This one works pretty good. Let me grab it. If I had to complain about anything, it's the size. I mean, it's pretty small. It'll definitely help you dial your 22 in if you use this at any distance, but it works fine. Alright, next up, these targets are made by Innovative Targets. They are made here in my great state of Tennessee. The one on the right is called the Ringer. It's 8x10. The price comes in at $40. And then the one on the left is called the Steel Challenge. It's an 8-inch circle. Comes in at $35. Worst thing about buying these online, I guess, is the weight. Shipping on them is probably going to be real expensive. But these are great targets. Let me grab one. Website doesn't actually say what they're rated for, but I've shot these all day long with 5.56, 223, 9mm, 22 long rifle. Some shots, I suspect at 30 yards, did some cratering in them, but overall these plates are fine. These are very good plates, well worth the money. Alright, next up I want to talk about the hooks for your steel targets. Now for me, I have to go to the range, so anything I have has to be mobile. These I bought at Home Depot, called shepherd hooks for plants. The only problem with these are, shoot the target, Gotta set them up like that, which next thing you know, if you shoot your hook, it might not last very long. As you can see here, not the strongest thing, but it's not made for shooting. So now I have used a variety of things to keep it this way, but the target always jumps off. But you can get these for about $6-7. Next up, these two here are made by Champion. They're called the Center Mass Shepherd Hook target stands. As of today, they run $19.99. These are very good. Let me grab one. Now these do have a point, and you have 3 legs. Only downfall to these, if the ground is very hard like it is at my gun range, these are very hard to get in the ground. Sometimes I have to take that steel and use it as a hammer. With that said, if the ground is hard, these bend very easily. They will stand up on their own in a garage, but if you bend them up, they're not going to. Alright guys, got one more tip for you. But first, if any of this was helpful, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd appreciate you. But on to the tip. When I'm at the range and I'm going to shoot some steel, I found out, they have the wall there at the range. Take the cheap Shepherd hook, which does have points, but just take it. Set it over the target wall. And hang your target. Works real good. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up. As always, be safe and good shooting. Woo!